No Bilu, but I'm Jay, and 2 weeks ago was pain day. He's not dead, okay? It's not that bad. Bilu is alive and well. In fact, at the end of this video, we are gonna go say hi to him, check in on him, see how he's doing. Many of you might be wondering, why didn't the pain rankers post last week or the week before? We had some crazy pain ranking going on, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. What exactly happened? Every single video that we film, we tell you guys, don't try what we're doing at home. Leave the pain ranking to us, because even when we're being careful and taking safety precautions that you don't always see on film, accidents can happen. In fact, stuntmen get hurt more often than you think. The 40-mile-an-hour slap to the face. We started out at a 10-mile-an-hour slap to the face. It was literally about like that. It didn't hurt very bad at all. And we took it up to a 20-mile-an-hour slap. A little bit worse. Then we went to the 30-mile-an-hour slap. Bilu and Jay alternating those slaps. We got to 30 miles an hour, and let me tell you what, Bilu smacked me into this week that is now, okay? He smacked me right across the face. He smacked me so hard. It was one of probably the best smack I've ever had, which is saying a lot because Bilu has smacked me pretty stinking hard on this channel. It was time for the 40-mile-an-hour smack, and Jay, I was actually the one who went first. So I'm out there holding my face out, ready to get smacked, and Bilu's holding down this very road at 40 miles an hour, ready to smack me. And well, whap! He smacked me. He smacked me right there, just like I'm standing right now, probably almost in the exact same spot. Smacked me right now, and he hit me with his fingers right there, pretty much exactly how we had planned. And let me tell you what, it was a smack for the ages. It hurt so good. Exactly what we wanted. I rank it probably around a 4.5 to even a 5. It went perfectly, just exactly how we thought. Well, then it was Bilu's turn. So I come barreling down this road, and my hand's out, ready to smack him, ready to deliver the same smack that Bilu had just smacked me with. And whew, I completely whiffed, completely missed him. Didn't even touch his face. So, oh well, no big deal. I went back to do it again. Come barreling down again the road at 40 miles an hour, ready to hit him and nick him, just barely touch him. And we were both like, oh, because every single time we were filming it, it took a few minutes to set up. So it was getting a little bit frustrating because I had missed Bilu twice. Take 3. He better not miss. I wanted to make sure I hit him. And that was the first problem. That was the first thing that went wrong. And as I came down, I was so certain that I was gonna get this guy going to hit Bilu that I didn't take the safety precautions that we normally would. And I smacked him. I smacked him so hard, I broke his jaw. I broke his jaw completely right here and fractured it right here where his jaw went actually displaced and went into his face. Well, that's when we had to get our medical professionals involved. We checked on him a little bit more, found that something was definitely wrong in this area. I was thinking that I knocked his molars out. I was thinking that I just slapped his teeth right out of his face. But he also just wasn't feeling really good in the head. And so right at that moment we decided, okay, let's just make sure that this is double safe and take him right to the emergency room. One thing I am sorry to say for you savages is we can't put this video, the footage of this injury. YouTube has a policy that specifically states dangerous stunts are okay as long as nobody gets hurt. You know, we do these silly stunts for you guys, and pretty much always we don't really get hurt. I mean, it hurts, but we're not injured. Well, YouTube won't allow us to put this video on YouTube because somebody was actually hurt pretty good. So I've left directions in our description on how to watch this video if you really want to. So we got to the hospital, and as you can imagine, I was feeling horrible. You know, even though we know the risks that we take when we're on this channel, even though that we know that he had already slapped me, I just felt so bad because I straight up broke one of my best bros' jaw, and I just felt awful. And I just want to say this, and Bilu's not here, so when you watch this, Bilu, thank you so much. But guys, I want you to know that your man Bilu was just, he was so cool to me. He let me know that he didn't blame me, he didn't hold any sort of grudge towards me, and that he knew that it could have just as easily have been me that broke my jaw. And he just gave me so much love and support as a brother that it was really what helped me get through those next couple of days, because I had been feeling absolutely awful. You know, he couldn't really talk super well, and he was obviously focused on his pain at the very start. But when he got the chance, he just let me know that he loved me and that we were cool and that he didn't blame me. And it just meant the world to me. And I just want you guys to know that that's the kind of guy Bilu is. Well, we had to transfer him from the hospital that he was in to a hospital that's in a bigger town. Because I don't know if you noticed, but we're like in the middle of nowhere. And he had to go up there because he had to get surgery. And Bilu's doing great now. I say we go say hi to him. What do you think?
All right, take number 3. He better not miss. Still nervous as always.
Okay, so we are at Bilu's house, which is actually also my house. Bilu lives in my basement. So let's go say hi. We just come in. We just come in.
Yeah, you just come on in.
What's up, Bilu?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey. So say hi to the fans.
Hey fans.
I want to know how you're doing.
I'm doing okay. Thank you guys. First of all, I want to thank you guys so much for all of the comments, all of the thoughts and prayers and concerns. I'm doing just fine. I'm gonna heal up just fine right now. As you can see, my jaw is kind of bandaged shut with these rubber bands, kind of to keep it in place to where it heals properly in the right bite.
Got a little bit of a bruise right here still.
Yeah, it's still kind of fading away. There's a metal plate in here that, you know, after the surgery they repaired it all, but I'm gonna be just fine. I'm on a liquid diet for now, but
seriously, guys, look at this man. Look how skinny that guy is.
Listen,
what is happening?
So I couldn't eat for like a whole week.
Soon Jay's gonna be the big one on the channel.
Gosh. No.
He has seriously lost so much weight. It's crazy.
Yep.
I mean, and it's not just from being in the hospital, but he's actually been on a diet since the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So, man, you're doing good. He's back to work. You're back to work, right?
Back to work. Just on ibuprofen just to kind of manage the pain because it still gets a little painful, but I'm doing just fine.
So rate your pain right now.
Right now I'm on ibuprofen, so right now it's like a 0.
Like absolutely 0 pain.
Yeah.
What if you were off ibuprofen right now? What do you think you'd be?
If I was off ibuprofen, it's like a 2, maybe 2.5. It's just like, yeah, it's like okay. But
okay. Now rank the pain of the worst pain, and when was that?
The worst pain. So for this experience, like if I'm rating the whole experience, or if I'm rating like the
just the peak of the pain. Give me the peak of the pain.
So the peak of the pain would have been probably at the hospital, kind of when I came back to and the shock kind of wore off. Before I was on heavier pain medication, I would put my pain probably like in an 8.3.
Which is not the most pain you've ever been in.
No.
Not even on this channel.
No. Surprisingly, you'd think that totally fracturing your jaw would be, you know, a 10. But no. When we did that shampoo in my eye and burned my cornea off, that was by far more painful, and it lasted longer. And painkillers couldn't touch that. Heavier painkillers in the hospital and now outside of it have actually been able to manage my pain pretty well with my jaw. So there's the difference there. Okay, rate the pain of right when I smacked you. Well, I can't do that because Jay knocked me out. there's a time block from right before I got smacked to right before we got to the hospital. The memory file has been deleted. I don't remember anything. I got KO'd, and I asked Jay what happened probably like 6 times. And I was like, oh man, what have I done?
Well, there you have it, guys. Again, give Beelu a thumbs up for this video. He's an absolute savage. Thank you guys all for being a part of our channel, and we couldn't do it without you, and we'll see you next week.